You're digging underground, seeking diamonds and abandoned mineshafts to upgrade your gear. Then, you break into a dark cavern covered in strange alien fungi that reacts to your steps. You explore a seemingly abandoned ancient city, but before you know it, strange shrieks echo around you. Then, the ground rumbles as a large behemoth rises from the earth and begins charging you down. You have awakened the warden. Hey there, Minecraft fans! Minecraft 1.19 has awakened the demons of the night, with many new and mysterious things happening in the dark. There is a lot of speculation about what the dark might contain, but the players will just have to wait and see. Recently, players have been uncovering mysterious ancient temples deep in the wilds of Minecraft. These structures are massive and complex with many intricate details. It's clear that a lot of effort went into their construction. Today's video will cover the mysterious ancient temples that have been found in the wild and why they're hidden away in such remote locations. So players, ready to have your mind blown? Join us on this journey into the unknown. The most recent update, Minecraft 1.19, has players scouring the map for all signs of ancient civilizations. And while they haven't found anything as mind-bending as the Great Pyramid of Giza or the Lost City of Atlantis, some mysterious structures out there have players scratching their heads. Players, get your adventuring gear ready to explore some of the most mysterious ancient temples found in the wild. The latest version of Minecraft introduces us to new biomes, new friends, different monsters, and a lot more blocks to the game. The Wild update explores the greater outdoors and digs into stranger areas in the deep dark. Tall mangrove trees can be found in the newest version of the swamp biome, while the terrible warden and the invasive skulk can be found in the deep dark caverns. Players can search for ancient structures and new biomes in the wild, but don't get lost as you travel the overworld. Minecraft 1.19 is the perfect update for Minecraft users if they're looking for a new adventure. Who knows, maybe one of the players might find an ancient city. Minecraft's new features, including the warden, new frog mob, mangrove trees, and a lay, are the center of this video. Here's everything we know about the upcoming Minecraft 1.19 Wild update. The Wild update is another exciting addition to everything that makes Minecraft great, with new biomes, mobs, blocks, items, and other modifications. Here are the details on each new mob in Minecraft's The Wild update. The players shouldn't get too comfortable in the mangrove swamps yet, they'll have to pay a visit to the new frogs first. Frogs are unlike other mobs because they have genuine tadpoles rather than babies that resemble smaller individuals. Frogs vary in color depending on the biome they spawn in. For example, a frog from a jungle or other warm zones, like deserts or even the nether, is white, whereas one from a snowy cold environment is green. When they mature, frogs can be found in 3 distinct forms: warm or white-colored frogs, cold or green frogs, or temperate or orange frogs. Frogs can be bred near water by feeding them slime. In fact, frogs will hunt slimes in the wild, killing small slimes in the overworld and small magma cubes in the nether. When killed by frogs, slimes drop slime balls and magma cubes drop frog lights, a new light source block as bright as a torch. The frog lights dropped vary based on what type of frog kills the magma cube. Warm frogs drop pearlescent frog lights, which are purple, cold frogs drop verdant or green frog lights, and temperate frogs drop ochre or yellow frog lights. The Warden is a large, terrifying mob that prowls the deep dark biome in search of intruders. Because the Warden has no eyesight, it relies on sound and smell to navigate. The players will need to sneak about the deep dark if they want to survive a confrontation with the Warden. The danger arises when you relocate or stay in the same spot for an extended period. Moving around the deep dark causes vibrations that the Warden can detect, while remaining motionless allows the Warden to sniff out your exact location. It makes exploring the deep dark extremely difficult. It should be noted, however, that the Warden does not drop any normal loot, instead dropping a single skulk catalyst upon death. After all, this isn't a mob that players are supposed to beat. The Warden does not wait for players in the deep dark. Instead, it is summoned by skulk shriekers. A Warden will spawn nearby when a player activates a shrieker or combination of shriekers 4 times. Not only is this angry, hulking brute chasing after you terrifying, but it affects the players with darkness, limiting their vision as the world around them temporarily slips out of sight. The Allay is a tiny helper mob, a really adorable blue creature that likes collecting stuff. If players give it a specified object, it will gather comparable ones nearby and return them to the players. The Allay also enjoys music, so Minecraft users can use a repeatedly playing note block as another drop location for the Allay's collected items. They also enjoy dancing to music and will do so when any disc is played in a jukebox. In Minecraft, taming an Allay is really simple and basic. Hold any object and give it to an Allay to do so. The Allay will now accompany its new owner wherever they go due to this action. However, if the object is removed from the allay, it will no longer accompany the player. To find an allay, you'll need to head to one of the pillager structures, either the pillager outpost or the woodland mansion. 1 to 3 allays may spawn inside the jail cells and cages around these structures. In addition, the allay is the only creature that can be bred by itself. To duplicate an allay, you simply must hand one an amethyst shard while it's dancing, and it will spawn in another. One drawback of the allay is that it cannot enter the water, though it may still attempt to retrieve items from underwater. One of Minecraft's oldest biomes has just been given a fresh variant. The new mangrove swamp biome is home to towering mangroves, many mud blocks, and the recently added frog mobs. The mangrove is a new tree type added to Minecraft by the developers. They have vines that dangle from their leaves, much like swamp trees currently do, and develop large arcing roots that the players can walk and swim beneath. What makes mangroves especially fascinating is that they may be grown on land or in water. Underneath their primary mangrove wood trunks, they'll have a twisty root foundation. Mangroves also have a unique wood type, which is vermilion in color. Minecraft players will also notice that the mangrove swamp's ground isn't composed of dirt blocks, it's sogged in mud. Players can also make new mud blocks by pouring a water bottle on dirt. The players may also put mud blocks on top of the unique dripstone generated by the dripstone cavern biome. It dries the mud into clay, making it a renewable resource. Now, players can create their own rather than dive into every freshwater source they come across. The mud block doesn't count as a full block for some effects. Mobs and players sink slightly into it, though it doesn't slow movement. Mud can be used to make mud bricks, a more brown brick block than the clay bricks that already existed in the game. Mud can also be combined with wheat to make packed mud. The Deep Dark is an underground biome buried under layers of deep slate. This biome has several key features. It is covered in skulk, a strange alien substance that can take several forms. This, along with lava and the extremely rare patch of glow lichen, are the only light sources in the Deep Dark. No mobs spawn in this biome except for the warden. One skulk form, the Skulk Shrieker, adds to the dark atmosphere. When activated, the Skulk Shrieker produces a screech that spreads the darkness effect around, limiting the player's view and making the Deep Dark much more frightening. Minecraft users will need to flee from the Skulk Shrieker as quickly and quietly as possible, because the loud noise might just draw the attention of a warden. The new blocks and block variants included in this update include the mangrove log and stripped mangrove log, mangrove roots and muddy mangrove roots, mangrove wood and wood items including pressure plate, sign, trapdoor, fence, slab, boat, door, button, stairs, and fence gate, packed mud and regular mud, mud bricks made from packed mud brick blocks including stairs, walls, and slabs, skulk, which are the ground blocks found in the Deep Dark, Skulk Catalyst, which spreads skulk when a mob dies near it, the Skulk Shrieker, a block that can sense noise and alert wardens of the player's presence, Skulk Sensor, a block that emits a redstone signal when it senses a vibration, and a frog light, created when a frog eats a small magma cube. New items include the mangrove propagule, a seed you can find sprouting from the leaves of a mangrove tree, the goat horn, dropped when a goat rams a tree. Goat horns can make one of 8 different sounds. New tunes on the Music Disc 5, and you can't go on a long gathering expedition without a boat with a chest. As many Minecraft users know, the wait for Minecraft 1.19 has been incredibly long, but the graphics that have been released so far look stunning. Some of the new graphics include a new water shader that makes the oceans look truly beautiful and realistic, new lighting effects that make the game look more lifelike than ever before. The game's sunrises and sunsets look especially beautiful, and improved shadows that give the game an extra layer of depth. These are the best graphics that have ever graced the game, and players are absolutely loving them. The sound quality in Minecraft 1.19 is top-notch, offering players an immersive and realistic experience. The updated sound effects for monsters, animals, and other entities in 1.19 add a new level of immersion to the game, making it feel more alive than ever. Minecraft 1.19 is definitely worth playing. The new features and content included in this update are awesome, and the players can't wait to explore all the new territories that have been added to the game. If you're a Minecraft fan, it is recommended getting this update. But before that, players must consider the following pros and cons. One of the pros is that it offers players a long-awaited biome, the Deep Dark. This area is full of skulk, and players must be very careful when exploring it. There are also a lot of new items and blocks that the players can find in this biome, which makes it great to explore. Another pro is that the new update also adds many new features to the game, such as 7 new advancements. These new features will definitely make the game more interesting and add an enjoyable challenge for players. However, there are also some cons that players should be aware of before updating. One of them is that this update will make the game more demanding on players' hardware. So if you have an older computer, upgrading your hardware before installing this update is recommended. Another con is that the new biomes are quite difficult to navigate, and players might get lost easily. Do Minecraft players wonder if anyone else has ever found this new ancient city hidden in the wilds of Minecraft? If so, they're not alone. Many players have stumbled upon these strange structures, and they often leave us wondering, what are they for? The mysterious ancient cities found in the wild have been the subject of much speculation. Some believe they were built by an ancient civilization, while others think they might be the work of a lost race. Whatever the case may be, these cities are something worth exploring. Each of these structures has unique features, but they all share one thing in common: they're filled with treasure. If the players are lucky enough to find one of these cities, they'll be able to loot it for some valuable items, such as echo shards and enchanted leggings. There's no denying that the new Minecraft update has brought a lot of changes to the game, but one of the most interesting changes is the addition of ancient cities hidden in the wild. These cities are certainly mysterious, and it's not clear what their purpose is. Some players believe these cities are meant to be used as challenge dungeons, while others believe they may be related to the new Nether update. Regardless of their purpose, it's clear that these cities will be a big part of Minecraft in the future. Exploring these ancient cities is certainly a good option if the players are looking for a new challenge. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching!